Music Matters. Frank Sativa.
Yo, what's up?
How are you, sir?
I'm good. Just really, honestly, I just dropped a project, so I'm in a spot where I'm like, is it gonna do good? Is it gonna start picking up? I mean, it's doing okay right now, but usually it always just takes a little while just for people to start finding it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now.
Is that like difficult right after you drop? Do you find with the numerics a lot and like focusing on the analytics?
Honestly, I check it like every day. I'm like, oh dang, okay.
Do you like that you do that, or does that make it harder?
Nah, I don't like that. I do that. Yeah. It just puts pressure on myself. You know? I get like in my head about things, you know.
No, I feel that, man. Like whenever I like drop an interview I like a lot, or like something that I'm very proud of, it's like I keep checking it. Yeah. And it's weird because like I think that's like a newer thing for sure. Like I didn't do that for a long time, and then I got to a point for whatever reason where it was like I just really, really, really cared more than I once did, and then maybe it was when I started like using other people to validate what I was doing. Yeah. And that, I mean, that kind of sucked. Do you think you got to a point at some point where it was like,
I feel like
you started checking it more?
More in the beginning, I cared a lot more, like about the numbers and stuff, but now I don't. It's like less. It's way less. Like in the beginning, I was like checking like all my comments. I was looking at comments a lot. Yeah. But now I don't look at comments really.
I think it depends on the platform too.
Yeah. Yeah. TikTok comments is dangerous.
They will eat you alive, bro.
Dangerous, bro.
People say crazy shit about me on TikTok. There's like one or two that they stick to. One or two like terrible, rude things they stick to.
Like there's just like certain people who their goal is to hate, you know, and they'll be like. For a long time, I was getting a lot of like, yo, Frank Ocean wannabe, or like, Steve Lacy wannabe, like, you know, it's stupid, bro.
Yeah, it's dumb, dude. I used to get like the why does he look like a girl one, or like,
shit,
or I would get the like the people making, and this segment was kind of funny. People would comment like, not everybody needs a podcast, or like, bro, you shouldn't have a podcast.
I feel like podcasts are the wave now, though.
Thanks, bro.
It's like everybody's. Like, just like music, like, everybody wants... There's so many people trying to do it. It's only the certain people that are cool doing it. They look cool doing it, you know?
Thanks, man. Yeah. I mean, I felt insecure about calling it a podcast for that reason for so long. Because it's like, technically speaking...
You call it a show.
That was like what I did. But then it was like, you know, technically speaking, it is a podcast. Yeah. But it was like when people would ask me, it's like, oh, I interview musicians. Because, I mean, that is what I'm doing. Yeah. But, like, more or less, like, you know, it's when you dwindle down, it's easier to put things in boxes, and people want to box it and do a podcast or whatever, you know? Yeah. And then, like, you know, you can't be called a podcast without, like, people thinking, like, you're Adam 22 or, like, one of those weirdos, you know what I mean? It's difficult, but it's, like, so I don't know, I always feel like I interview musicians, and that's how we break out a little bit.
You know? Yeah, I love that.
Do you, it seems like you kind of dealt with the same thing if people on TikTok were saying, like, oh, like Frank Ocean or things like that.
Yeah,
How did you kind of like, when you see criticism like that, do you ever look at it, like, what is your reaction usually? Because I find that, like, I used to let it get to me a lot, and then as I've gotten older and created more, I've gotten to a place now where I think it motivates me a little bit.
It does, yeah.
How do you, like, usually react to it?
So, it motivates me in a way because, I'm inspired, you can hear it, but, like, that motivates me to just find my own sound and like really experiment more with my own voice, you know? Because in the beginning, I took a lot of inspiration that kind of like sounded a little too similar at points, but then I started to get into like a wave of like making my own stuff that's like my own sound, you know? And it's starting to get there more and more each song I make, so it definitely motivated me to just try new things, you know? Yeah,
for sure. I think it's good to be self-aware about it too. Yeah. Like it's strange that like these people are trying to hurt you, but in a way they can like actually help you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But also I don't think you want to cater to them often, you know? No, like I found myself doing that.
You definitely want to just keep doing your own thing.
It's difficult.
Yourself. Yeah.
Dude, sometimes I think about like what are the people who are like imagine waking up, like given your schedule, right? Imagine waking up and saying like I'm gonna go on TikTok and leave like 10 hate comments today,
bro.
Like what kind of person does that?
I don't get it, bro. Yeah. But I mean, hey, they just wake up and choose violence. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, it's strange. I think social media has like opened us up to this place where you can be mean so easily.
Yeah, because it used to have like a random ass profile picture and no one's gonna know who you are. You could just hate on anyone, have a random name that's not yours. You know?
Bro. When people have like the fucking like default one, but like it's not the default one, they like set it. You know what I mean?
Or they just have no profile picture. Their name is like Frank Ocean Lover.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's so weird because it was like there was a point in time where being mean was really hard. Like if I were to if I were to say something to you, I have to like look you in the eyes and say it, and then it's like that's gonna invoke a reaction. And it can either you get angry, it gets awkward, whatever. But it's like, bro, over the phone you can say whatever the fuck you want, and no one can do anything about it.
You're behind the screen. No one's gonna find you.
It's so strange. I wonder if like do you think? Because this is an interesting question. Do you think music is net better or worse because of TikTok and the internet?
That's a big question. Yeah. Because like, I don't know. There's pros and cons. Yeah. I'll tell you the pros. The pros are like you can definitely blow up like that. And the con is like you could blow up like that and it could just be gone. Yeah. If you don't drop that song, if you like promote a song and it's unreleased, right? If you don't drop that within like a week or two, everyone's gonna forget. They're gonna forget. They're gonna forget unless it's already out. You're up then. But another con is like people only know like those seconds of that song, right? They don't listen to the rest. They just know that part, because that's what they heard on the TikTok. So there's a lot of pros and a lot of cons,
I think it's also like with the teasing thing. It's so strange because it's like that fine line between like. If I tease something for super long, people are going to get sick of it and hate it if I have a fan base. But then it's like if I tease it and it does, I think what's even weirder is like if you tease something and then that thing then does well, do you continue to tease it and try to keep the ball rolling?
Keep the momentum.
Keep the momentum going and the traction, or do you drop it like right there, right then because you have momentum?
I say you just drop it. Like,
you think so?
For anyone that's like,
I think I agree. Yeah,
you just got to just put it out there because then you can post another song and then another one and that just keep going like that. Yeah, I feel like it's good for definitely promoting music and getting yourself out there, but it's a lot of cons though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think if you if you don't capitalize on that success, or that momentum, there's like a chance that you lose it. Yeah. So it's almost like you need to take advantage of it in any way, shape, or form, and then hope that the song is good enough to like create that secondhand kind of ball rolling effect. After you drop it.
Yeah. You definitely got to watch out for that.
And it's cool because it's like I do one positive thing I do think about TikTok is, and I think you're a good example of this. It's like you don't do good on TikTok unless your music's good. Like that's just how it is. Like, and I think people like get so easy to like shit on TikTok so much. Yeah. But it's like at the end of the day,
they're pushing good music.
Yeah, for sure.
Good music, nothing bad. I mean, there's definitely some. You know Miles.
Yeah, he's.
It's like he's like a meme rapper. He's just like.
He has one song that Oh, I heard.
I gotta find it real quick.
I feel like I heard. One song where he's like screaming like real crazy, like maybe I'm thinking something else.
About Martin Luther King.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's it. That guy is that guy.
Yeah. I gotta, bro. He is going off on TikTok though. He blew up from it.
Like for better or for worse?
I don't know. He just like so. What he does is he's like. He puts like a caption that said, "Bro thinks he took off on this song. Bro thinks he's good." Yeah. What was he talking about? But it's him. He's just talking in third person.
Do a video of it?
Yeah. I got him. I follow him because it's just so funny. Oh shit! What was I watching? Let's find it. Miles. See, like this one. He says, "Why is he rapping like that?"
Four-wheeler?
Like it's dumb.
I like how he hides
this
his face.
Video has 3 million likes.
That's crazy, bro.
It has 3 million likes.
That's like, so crazy.
So it can happen for anyone. Go back real quick. It can happen for anyone, dude.
Where do you think he is? Like that looks like a crazy location.
He's at a random park.
But this looks like.
In the videos,
this is in the Midwest for sure.
He definitely did this on iMovie.
Yeah.
Like, It's funny. I love it though because he's just being himself, you know.
Yeah, but
he's not letting
there's no way it's actually him. Right?
Yeah, he's not letting like the numbers get to him. Like, oh, I'm gonna start rapping different. He's just gonna keep doing the weird stuff.
My favorite people is like the people who start as a meme and then like pivot. Like Andrew, do you know Andrew Garden? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he like.
Yeah, I was just with him like a couple days ago.
Oh, sick! Yeah, we're having him on in 2 weeks, right? 3 weeks.
Oh, that's dope.
Andrew's sick. Yeah,
he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude. But yeah, he's a great example. Like started his career by like doing like funny stuff, like kind of more joke-cater stuff, and then pivoted.
Yeah,
to,
he
like,
showed
really
me
serious music.
Yeah, Young Nugget.
Yeah, Young Nugget. Shout out to Young Nugget. No, yeah, but like I think things like that are only possible because of the internet. Like that would never have been possible before. It's interesting too because you can like at any moment like choose to entirely change like, who you are online.
Yeah.
Like and people will go back and like they'll go back and like delete all their old posts or like you know like. I recently was looking at somebody's Instagram who just dropped a project and they had a ton of posts before and then they'd gone back and deleted everything just so everything is like the world that is that album, you know?
Yeah, honestly, I used to think that was cool looking, but now it's just like, I feel like you should just keep all your posts up so people can go back and see like, oh, this is what they looked like before. Oh, they look different now. Like, they sound different then, you know? I feel like it's cool for people to see your journey.
Do you feel the same way about old music?
Old music? Yes. Honestly, and I'm hypocritical for that because like I deleted all my old music and people were pissed, and I lost a lot of like I was almost at 500K monthly.
When was this?
This was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's pretty recent, and now I'm at like 340. Like I was really close to like hitting that like half a mil mark
threshold. Yeah,
and now it's like. I'm losing all that, but you know, it always fluctuates, you know. So I'm not in my head about it. But
why'd you go through and delete it?
Because it's a lot. So first of all, I took all the beats from YouTube, right? Because you know, I didn't have it. Yeah, I didn't have a producer or anything. I didn't know how to produce.
And how old was his music?
2 years, 3 years.
So you didn't really have a following back then, so it was like
I didn't have a following, so I was like, whatever, no one's gonna hear it, you know. But then
that's crazy.
One of my songs just blew up on TikTok. One of those on one of those albums. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, I can't keep this up, no. And one of the songs, I used a beat. It was the same beat as Unusual Demont.
Yeah, Demont's sick. He's my roommate has the same management as him.
Yeah, we used the same beat, and
wow.
My manager was telling me, he was like, "Bro, this is crazy because like y'all use the same beat, but both the songs are good."
Wait, they were both. Oh,
yeah, they were both up, but it's down now. Yeah, that's the thing. And now that I'm having people help me produce, it's way better. Like I could tell them how I want the beat. Yeah, and I produce as well, so I've gotten into it. And I can make my own stuff and not have to rely on YouTube beats. Yeah, anyone can have them. You know what I mean? It's so weird.
Have you done? What you could have done, I think, is like found a producer to recreate the beat.
Yeah, no. So that's the thing. In the future, I'm gonna recreate all those because
that's sick.
Honestly, they're just all ideas. They're all ideas that I'm gonna turn into like songs. You know? Yeah, actual songs.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's like I love and this is like. Maybe this is just me because I'm so obsessed with music, but it's like I love when people leave their old stuff up because like if I really really fall in love with an artist, like I'll go back and I'll say like I'm like, oh wow, they came from this, but I also fully understand like even from like even like you know your thing's kind of an isolated incident, but it's like even from like an industry perspective, a lot of the times it doesn't make sense for like branding purposes or world building, but I do think there's people who just like make music that's so good that they can just say fuck all that, none of that matters. I'm just gonna do well because my shit's so good, you know.
Yeah, and people were shitting on me for deleting it, but I honestly feel good about it. Like, it just looks better. Yeah, you know? I feel really good about it. Then it was the right move. And it was YouTube beats, and I'm just like, I'm making my own now, so it's like, I just don't feel good about it.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, you have so much music out. It's like it's like there's not like a back. I mean, there is a back catalog they can go and like look at. You know?
Yeah. There's definitely. I left some old stuff up still though. Yeah. Like some just EPs. Yeah.
What year was the stuff that you deleted? What year was it from?
Like 2019, 2020.
Okay. Was that like when you started? Damn. So you haven't even really been. How old are you? You're 20, right?
21.
21. Okay. Nice. That's
just turned 21 in August.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Damn, dude, that's wild that you like have only been doing it since 2019.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I've always been into music. Like, I started when I was like 14, but I just used my phone, you know.
Yeah.
Recorded on my phone on a T-Pain app. It was an auto-tune app.
A T-Pain app?
Yeah, it was T-Pain. He made an app for auto-tune for people to record on.
That's fire.
And it was so fun because I could just do anything on there, you know. And then out of nowhere, my uncle, he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get you a mic and a laptop so you can start
recording."
Shout out to him.
That's
I was
sick.
like, "Let's go." The greatest Christmas gift ever.
How old were you at that point?
I was 13.
Okay.
13 or so, yeah.
And then you stuck with it, but did you know at that point that it was like what you wanted to do, or when do you think you figured that out?
No, I was just having fun with it, you know, just practicing. I didn't put anything out yet. And then like COVID hit, and then I had a track scholarship. I ran track.
Oh, what would you run? I ran track.
The 100 and the 200.
Oh, cool.
So, and the 400.
Nice.
And I did relays, but I had a scholarship, and I was gonna be in it, but then COVID hit. I couldn't get my new times for senior year.
Yeah.
So I had to quit, and I just did music. And
happened to my brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He like probably wouldn't have got a scholarship.
Yeah,
but
I was a class of 2020, and
same.
So they just cut our year short.
Yeah, dude.
Short.
Do you ever feel like do you ever go back and think about like not having the graduation, not having the other stuff?
Bro, I don't even care, bro.
That
was the best time of my life. I was just grinding on music, and I got good, you know. So
I feel it.
And then I posted TikTok, and then it just started going crazy. So I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do now. Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah. Okay, yeah, dude, that was such a weird time. For me, that like time after graduation, because we never like graduated.
Yeah, we had like a drive-through to get our
so do we,
our diploma.
Yeah, so do we.
It was so weird. There's like, here you go, congrats.
Yeah.
Bye.
But it's also like strategically, and obviously you didn't mean to do this, but it's like you kind of started making music at like a really, really, really ideal time to begin making music.
Yeah.
Because it's like you have the pandemic next, and then you can like really hone in on everything you want to do, and it's like I guess if you started taking it serious at that time, it's like. Dude, the amount of artists that were made during that time because of COVID was crazy. Because everybody was just on TikTok.
And honestly, it helped me like just sit down with myself and just really like figure out what sound I want to go for. You know what I mean? And that was fun. It was fun. It was a great time. I made all of my music in the bathroom.
Why in the bathroom?
Because of the reverb in the bathroom. Okay. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I lived with my parents, and I had the master bedroom, and there was a bathroom in there, so I just recorded in that. It was like a closet, little small closet in there, and I just recorded in there. It was so cool.
That is so sick, dude. So what was that experience like being isolated? You were in Kansas, right? So being isolated like in Kansas during 2020 and having that experience of, like your music is going crazy, but like you can't see anybody who's listening to it. You can't like tour, you can't perform, you can't do any of that stuff. How did you kind of like deal with that in the moment?
In the moment, I was just going with the flow, you know? I was just...
Still exciting, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was exciting. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, can't believe people like my music. But, and then I started, like, connecting with people on TikTok, you know? Like, other artists. The first people I started connecting with was not Jordan Ward, Jonah Roy.
Oh, dude, I love... Yeah.
Roy,
sick.
And, you know, Paco.
I love Paco, yeah. He's
they're from St. Louis.
Paco played the show that we threw right here.
Yo, that's a fire ass.
Let me grab it. Yeah, I love Paco.
Yeah, let me see that.
Oh my god, my headphone got stuck.
Oh shit. Yo. What?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Thank you, bro. Shout out to
I love his music.
our artist. Oh, Monet?
Yeah.
He lives here.
He lives in this house. What?
Vermont, yeah.
When is he gonna be back?
He's here right now, I think, right?
What?
Is he here? Yeah, he's here.
Oh, I want to meet him.
Yeah, we'll go kick it after.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. But yes, we booked Paco on that show. I love Paco.
Yeah, he's a great guy,
dude.
bro.
That little scene they got bubbling out of there is crazy, bro. Everything is punk, and everything that they're fucking doing is actually incredible.
Yeah, I performed at the very first one.
Oh, fire. Yeah. Okay. Was that making music?
Yeah, okay, I didn't know how to perform yet. Like, that was my first like real performance, like to get a crowd hype. Yeah, the crowd was hype. It was a packed crowd too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that had to be strange. So that would have been what time was that?
It was 2021.
Okay, so that was like right after pandemic. You were like, yeah. So was that strange because like you were like locked in the house making music and stuff?
My mom was very scared. She was like, "You're going to LA? Why are you going to LA?" Like, I was like, I have to meet people. She was like, She was super scared. Yeah.
Would you like show her the numbers, and would she kind of like understand it, or
yeah?
What do your parents do?
My parents. So my mom, she does hair, and then my dad is a truck driver.
Nice.
But at first they didn't really like. They were like, "What? Like people are liking your stuff. That's cool. Huh. That's cool." They thought it was cool, and they thought it was crazy. Like, yeah, not a lot of people in Kansas are going up like that. So
yeah, I don't know like anything about Kansas at all. Is it technically in the Midwest, or
it's in the middle of the map, like dead center? Yeah.
Were there any artists at all at the time, like around you that were doing well?
There's Tiffany Day, if you know who that is. Evan McIntosh. There's a few. I only know the ones that make R&B music and like pop music, but there's not many.
What was like the biggest city?
Tech 9.
Oh, Tech 9. Okay, yeah, nice.
The biggest city is Wichita.
And that's like what you were close to?
Yeah, that's where I live.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That's like really, really in the middle of America. Yeah, wow. Was there like? But I mean, I guess it would have been tough for you to know because like you weren't really doing a ton before COVID, right? But like after, did you find any bit of a scene there? Any musicians there? Or?
Yeah, actually, my homies, they all make music.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
My homie Max, his name is MX versus the Railroad Industry. And then my friend CJ, like, we all just make music together. We're actually starting a band.
Oh,
yeah,
sick.
So we're going to have a little band. It's going to be separate from what we do. Like, it's just going to be different music, like, really underground, like alternative rock stuff.
Bro, that's so fire.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm excited.
I have a friend that just kind of did a similar thing. He made like R&B, pop, rap type stuff, and then he like is now transitioning into starting a band.
Yeah,
and I think it's so egoless and like so selfless to like just actively pursue the thing that you love to create, despite whether or not it's like, you know, even if you had success under the name Frank Sativa, it's like that's not that, you know, that doesn't have to be the end of the road.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna like use Frank Sativa to like blow that up. I'm just gonna just go whatever.
That's so far.
Whatever happens.
Were those kids you went to high school with, or?
No, I didn't. I met them after high school.
Okay, how'd you meet them?
I met Max during the pandemic, and we just started making music together. He's a crazy guitarist, and he makes his own music. And then I met CJ like a year ago, and we just ran into each other at like a party, and we're like, "Let's hang out, bro." You know?
yeah, one of those.
And then our second time hanging out, we did shrooms, and that like connected us to in a deeper level. You know what I mean? And yeah, we just been friends ever since. Like they're my only homies out there, really.
That's so cool.
And I have some other homies out there, but they don't make music at all.
Yeah,
they're just chilling.
We were talking about that like before we started, but like that is so sick to me that like you like it up there and you're like satisfied there. Yeah, I feel like so many people are like, you have to go to New York, you have to go to LA.
Nah, I'm not trying to spend like $3,000 for a box.
Yeah, 100%. I feel you, bro.
I'm not.
No, I feel it.
In Kansas, like I can spend like $1,200 for a 4-bedroom like house.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a house by itself. You know, not a duplex.
Yeah,
like a house. Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, and then I could just travel everywhere else. You know.
Do you want to like tour and stuff in the future? Like keep performing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a tour next year.
Oh hell yeah, nice.
In the summer, yeah.
Oh dude, fuck yeah. Do you know with who yet?
No, not yet.
Okay,
I'm trying to open up for like a bigger artist.
Nice.
I just got with the booking agent, and we're trying to figure out who's like open to letting me hop on the tour.
Hell yeah, that's super sick.
Yeah,
that's like I think people just jump to the conclusion that like the industry is still how it was like 20 years ago, and you have to be in LA to meet people, but it's like no, I know a lot of people that like live like in the Midwest or in the middle of America or like on the East Coast or whatever.
Yeah,
and
nothing's
they just
happening in Kansas. That's crazy. It's just people are just living their life. You know?
That was such like a foreign concept to me. I went to St. Louis a couple years ago.
I love St. Louis.
Yeah, it's so sick, dude. But it was like with my homie who's out there, he was kind of explaining the same thing to me. He's like, you don't meet anybody here that's like a musician, or like you don't meet anybody who just like is into that kind of stuff. Like everybody just like does what they do.
But more and more people are starting to come from out of the Midwest, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah,
like Sexy Red is from St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah.
And then Jordan Ward is from St. Louis.
Jordan Ward's
well.
super fire.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, 100%. Do you think like I think there's a lot of peace that comes with that lifestyle. I think like being in a place like that and like secluded, like do you think it like helps you create? Is it easier to create out there with less distraction?
You get a lot of inspiration just from life around you, and you're not like so caught up in what everyone else is doing. You're in your own world at that point. Like you're just, I have a girlfriend out there, and I just hang out with her, and like I see my family. you know, we just hang out and just live life. And then I come back out here and I have all the inspiration and I just put it into my music.
Yeah, that's so sick, dude.
Yeah, and I take time just listening to albums and a lot of music out there too.
Yeah, I mean that makes a ton of sense. Do you think like when you listen to something, are you actively listening for like things that you could like help with your stuff, or do you find that that's like a more like what is that kind of like?
So I just go to a lot of like record stores and just find random vinyls that I'm like, who's this? Like it's just a random person, and I just play it, just press play, and like I'm like, whoa, this is really cool. I'm gonna try to like do something like this. This is cool. It's usually like 70s stuff too. Wow. Yeah.
So you won't know like who the artist is?
No, I don't know. I'd never know.
Dude, that's on some OG like digging the crates, sampling type shit.
We have this. I live in this house, and we have this huge like. We have like 3 crates of records, like just filled to the brim. Like it's crazy.
Are your parents into music?
They love music, but they're not into music. Okay, like, they never tried it. I mean, my dad freestyles, but
that's sick.
Yeah, just for fun.
But they're just like outside observers that appreciate it.
Yeah, they are. My dad put me on a lot of music when I was a kid. Like, he put me on Frank Ocean when I was like 12, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was really young.
He's tapped in.
Yeah, he was tapped in. He found him when he first like blew up, you know, with Channel Orange.
That's
and I was
crazy.
I was like, damn, this is so good. What the fuck?
Yeah, that would be such a foreign music to my dad. Like my dad would be like so like he listens to nothing like that. That's so cool.
And then Blonde dropped, and I still wasn't a Frank Ocean like fan like that, but it dropped, and he was like, bro, you gotta listen to this. It's so good.
Wow.
And I was like, damn, it is. This is a crazy album.
Yeah. Do you think that period of music like really went on to influence your artistry?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I was a big A$AP Rocky fan. He was my favorite rapper for a long time. Yeah. I think that era is really cool.
For sure, dude. I feel like a lot of people our age, like 21, 20, you know, 22, whatever, people in like that age group, I feel like that was one of the most influential times. Like 2016, 2018. Even think about like how like even just hip hop, like
music was just good back then.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's good now, but like
for sure.
It was definitely a golden era back then.
I think it's like that era was like still in the SoundCloud era, so it's like we didn't see like the gigantic oversaturation shit at that point. No. It was like we went from the SoundCloud era where it was like still there was really good stuff rising to the top, but it was like the things that were rising to the top were way ahead of the things that were at the bottom. And then it was like, you know, post that was kind of the TikTok era where it's like all those lines were kind of blurred and like everything became accessible and the, like I feel like post 2020 people are there's way more fans of small artists. Yeah. You know, which I think is cool for sure. I think there's now a thriving middle class of musicians, I think, for the first time, which is like really, really, really sick.
Yeah, it's super cool, man. I love the underground scene. It's just so much out there. Like everybody's going crazy right now. I love it.
When you so when I saw you just played with a guitarist. Do you normally play like with the band? Because when I saw you, it was really, really, really cool to me because it was like it felt like some of the music I'd heard from you was like, I was like, this could either go one way live or go another way. I was like, there's so many ways you could interpret this.
Yeah, so I'm getting a band together for the tour.
Cool.
But for right now, I just do playback and I just have my homie play guitar. That's it. And he just like solos and like does other crazy shit with it.
He was sick.
He's really good. Yeah.
Do you like, or are you usually, there was a moment on the record, I'm trying to remember what song it was on. It was on, I wrote it down. It was on Everything. The solo on the back half of that song.
Oh, yeah.
Was that like live recorded? And is that a direction you want to go in more?
That was recorded in the studio.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But, I definitely want to get into that. I want to have the band play like how the song is played, but a little bit different, you know, make it interesting, and then have transitions into other songs.
Yeah,
I think that'd be really cool. And then like I can improv on stage. I really want to do that, and that's what I want to do with the live stuff, for sure. That's
like my favorite thing ever. Like when there's like a crazy transition between two songs, someone's playing live. When I saw Tyler on the Igor tour, the way he did the transitions was nuts, too.
Bro, I can't wait to see Tyler. I'm going to the Camp Flogno tomorrow.
Oh, hell
Or not tomorrow, Saturday.
Dude, nice.
Some of my first time seeing him live.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. He's so good. I've seen him 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah. I've got lucky. I've just like got lucky and like having to see him though. Like, so I'm at Outside Lands, and then I got a free ticket to one, and then like I bought a ticket to the Igor tour.
Free ticket?
Yeah, one of my homies just got sick and couldn't go, so he just gave me his ticket.
Luck
so
right
luck,
there.
bro. Yeah, so lucky. Who are you most excited to see?
Live, and then I want to see Toro really bad.
Yeah,
and who else is on the lineup? Kelly Uchis. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see her.
Yeah, she's so sick live.
And Kamari.
Nice.
I want to see SZA too. Yeah, and then Tyler, of course. Yeah, he's like the main one I want to see.
God, dude, I want to see SZA live so bad.
Yeah, I bet she sounds so good.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
like in person, you know?
I literally can't.
Like
imagine.
you see videos, but like in person, it's probably way different.
It's probably dude, I feel like I would just transcend. Like it's like that's crazy.
What's your favorite SZA song?
I think right now it's F2F off the new record.
F2F.
And then I think, bro, I feel I'm trying to think like Off Control. What's my favorite though? I feel like Dubs in the Wind Off Control is probably my favorite. But literally Control in my eyes, like front to back, is like a perfect record.
I have Control
bro.
tatted on me.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
I'll show you. Because it's like my favorite album. It's right here. Got it right here.
Oh, that's fire.
It's my
bro.
favorite album. I just had to. It was random though. It was so random.
Really?
My friend, he's a tattoo artist. He's just starting out, so he was like, "Can I just tattoo you up, just like practice?" And I was like, "Yeah." Well, blank canvas. Yeah, just go ahead.
That's fire, bro. That's like a good ass album to get tattooed on. I feel like that album holds like a very specific place in my brain forever. My ex-girlfriend was like, she loves SZA. Yeah. So that was very much like a car album for me, like a very, very, very long time. Yeah. And it's like it definitely like makes me think of like some specific places. Like it really reminds me of like driving to the beach in California. Like I
love that album too. It's great. So good, it's amazing. Dude. There's not like one skip on there.
What do you think of the new one?
I feel like it's very pop.
Yeah, for sure. It's way more pop than the last stuff.
But I definitely love Control more. Yeah, but it's great. It's great writing, great production. I feel like the production is at an all-time high on the album. I agree.
Yeah, 100%. So your new record has been out for how long now?
Wow. It's like 2 weeks maybe.
2 weeks? Yeah. So it's still super, super fresh.
Yeah, super fresh.
Getting off of it, what were like the overwhelming emotions when you were putting it out? Is release day usually like a happy thing for you? Is it overwhelming? Is it sad?
Like I was really happy that it was out because we kept pushing it back. Like,
why were you pushing it back?
We were pushing it back because we were trying to figure out when was a good time to like really put this out. You know what I mean? And the first release date, I had said it was like October 1st. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, never mind, guys, it's October 7th. They're like, yay. And I was like, never mind, guys, it's October 20th. And then they're like, oh my God, we still want to hear it, but okay. Yeah. But so I was excited, and we were holding on to this album for like 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah, we had made it. I had came up with the idea of the album like a year ago, and I just been sitting on the idea, and then we finally took it to the studio and like just banged it out in 1 week.
Yeah. That's so cool that people were still willing to like sit down and wait for it. Though. Yeah, like that's probably really, really encouraging. I would imagine.
Yeah, it definitely was. I was like, I mean, if you guys want to wait, I mean, I'm not Kanye, you still wait on it.
Yeah, no, that's super, super sick. Was the process of recording this one like different to the last project? Because this is what your third project out, right?
No, the project. This is like my third.
Third, yeah.
Yeah, the process is way different. Yeah.
What changed about it?
I was working with more people on the project. We're working with like Maverick, Griffin, Summer, Dash. So 4 people. They're all playing each instrument on there, and then 1 person on the mixing and mastering.
Oh, whoa! So everything was organically recorded. Yeah, for the most part. Wow, that's cool. I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, we recorded in the desert as well.
Where?
In Palm Springs.
Why in the desert?
It's a better feel. It was a better feel of it. Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
It brought out some crazy ideas.
I was just talking about this with somebody. That to me is a lost art. Like the going somewhere to make your album thing. Yeah. Like I feel like that used to be so huge.
Like we went there with no expectation like of making an album. Like we just made music, and then we were like, okay, let's make this the Brownboy album.
Yeah. Why Brownboy? What was like the idea behind that title?
So, like growing up, my mom always taught me like to embrace who I am and like my background. So I want people to like who are just finding me like, okay, this is who he is, and like he's the brown boy, you know. And then it's like I just want to embrace who I am, and my mom always taught me to just keep doing that. So yeah.
That's beautiful. Like you that's the one thing you can never hide.
Yeah,
it's like who you really are.
You can't. Yeah.
That's super sick, dude. That's cool that you like the idea of like recording a record in the desert. To me feels like it would bring out such a different sound than what you
hot out
came
there,
with.
bro.
Yeah.
It was like 110.
Did you guys get like an Airbnb or like what was it?
It was actually my homie Griffin's dad's house, and he just let us record in there.
That's so sick, dude. Is that something you want to do in the future? Like, do you want to go to like other places to record your albums?
I want to go to Alaska, actually.
Whoa.
Yeah, and record something in the winter.
Have you been there?
No.
Have
you?
No,
oh, okay.
Never,
I was gonna say it's like I heard it gets dark really like early.
That's like I think it's like half the year is dark, right?
Is it?
What do they go through? It's like I don't know what it is. I think
that's
like
weird.
there's only one half of the year where they have sunlight.
What the fuck? That's
I
so
could
weird.
be totally tripping. I think it's what it is though.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Man.
It's like
I definitely
want to
go out there and record. I know that Ralph Costelli did that, and I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
I also want to go to Japan and record. That would be cool.
That would be so sick, dude.
Yeah.
I've never been out of the country. Have you?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
I really want to.
Yeah. Definitely for my tour. I'm trying to go to Europe. That would be fun.
Yeah, dude. I think that is like, I feel like so many artists, like perception of what their music is doing is blown open on their first tour.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that'll be such a crazy experience for you. Like never really have like gone out and like seen what all these people think of your music in different places.
Experience the world, you know.
Yeah. Have you traveled a lot or no?
Recently I've been traveling more. Like the only places I've really been is just in the U.S. like New York. New York is really cool.
Yeah.
And then Texas. I always go to Texas a lot. And then went to Colorado, and then California. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowhere else really.
Have you recorded anywhere but like here and the desert, and then also in Kansas?
New York. Yeah.
Oh,
Brooklyn,
cool.
yeah.
Okay. Did you like recording there?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I never really make any hits out there.
Yeah.
Nothing that sticks for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Is it like, do you think the environment you're in really changes, like the sound of it? Like what about this new record do you think came from being in the desert?
Yeah, it does. I don't know what it was. I was just feeling different out there. Like, I felt like my mind was just free and just flowing of ideas. And, everything was just, I don't know. The feeling of like seeing the mountain right there and like being outside and the heat was just making me like think of new stuff. I was just listening to music and I was just, going with the flow. I was doing different things, like I was listening to a lot of like different pop, and I don't really like make pop music, so I was just trying to step outside the box a little bit. Yeah.
No, that makes sense, and I think there's so many like different sounds like on the project too. I love the interludes a lot. Like,
thank you. That's my favorite thing to do. Interludes.
Why are they interludes and then you didn't go with like real songs for them? I feel like they're like more fleshed out ideas.
I know. So I like to make my songs short. Yeah. Because one, like they can get more plays that way. Yeah. And then just so people are wanting more from me. Yeah. They're like, okay, I want more on this song. So I make a lot of my projects short and my songs short for that reason.
That's smart. I feel like especially for like TikTok and stuff. Like if you can hit that like 140 to 150 to 205, like
it's just a move right now.
It makes it replayable.
Yeah, it's just a move. I do in the future want to make longer songs on my projects for sure.
I think it is. It does make sense though. Like if you're making shorter songs and then you're like putting them in albums though, because you are like making albums. Yeah. So it's like even like with the new record having like such like a cut like runtime and being so compact, it's like there feels like there's no filler. Like every single moment feels right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're trying to go for right there.
Did the songs come together like very naturally, or like were they ideas that you brought into the desert, or did the ideas come from the desert?
Yeah, they came pretty naturally, and like there are ideas that everyone was throwing together. Yeah. Someone will play something on the piano and I'll be like, oh, that's really cool, we should do that. Yeah. Or like someone will play something on the guitar and I'll be like, yeah, let's put that together. We were just building off of like loops that we were just making and just making it into a bigger thing. Yeah,
dude, that's such a.
And they're all live instruments.
Yeah, that's so cool that everything's recorded live. I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, really
I guess
cool.
That makes sense then like play it with a band.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
Do you like? Would you ever do that again and like record it or record the process? Like I think like
there's a documentary.
Oh, there is. It's out.
Yeah, no, it's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
It's still being edited up and stuff.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah, it's gonna be episodes like how everything was made or how Get Back was made.
Yeah,
like,
that's such a cool idea, bro. I have a friend who's doing that same thing right now. I think that is like
it's an idea from Mac DeMarco for sure.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, you should go back. He did documentaries of like how.
Oh wait, I think someone else did tell me about this.
Yeah. He has them on YouTube. You should watch them. Yeah.
That's so
really
sick.
cool. It's just him in his room.
Yeah, I feel like Mac too. That'd be so fun to watch him do that because he's so like just like nonchalant about it. I saw this clip of him. He was talking about like or someone was asking him about like his favorite song that he like made, and I think his answer was like, oh, like they're all good, but I just like the ones that are the most fun.
Yeah,
like, that's the most
real.
Like that's the most Mac DeMarco clip ever, bro.
Yeah,
he's sick. I think things like that are so good for like building a world out too.
Yeah,
like when you can kind of like document what it is that you're doing in live time. It's like I think that's how you get people really invested in the story that is you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It's sick. When you were like recording this record, were there a lot of songs that you guys finished that were cut?
Oh yeah, so the interlude Hotel is longer. Like there's a longer version.
But you just felt like it was too long.
No, it's not that. The other half just didn't like fit, so we just like cut it and just made it into what it is. And it wasn't slowed down how it was. If you listen to it, it's like slowed down and like there's like a reversed reverb on there.
Yeah,
it's really cool. But yeah, that song's longer. I'm gonna put a demo of it on SoundCloud. Like, this is the full song of that. And then there's a few other ones that we were like, it doesn't fit for the project.
Yeah,
but they sound good. It's it just didn't fit.
Dude, that's kind of the wave too now. Like putting like demos and little extra oddities on like SoundCloud and stuff.
Yeah, SoundCloud. What's another one? It's like it's called something Camp. What is it called?
Oh, Bandcamp.
Bandcamp,
which is closing, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Why is it? You do know why?
Why was it? They're just not making enough money, right, Mario?
No one's getting on there, right?
Yeah. I think they just weren't making enough money.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. Hold up. It was. I was reading about it the other day. Bandcamp closing. It's just like nobody in a world where no one's buying music. Like you just can't sell music. It sucks.
Yeah. Like what do you do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do people still buy music on iTunes?
I don't think you can. Can you?
Yeah.
Or no, you can.
You can.
I think you can.
Do people still do that? I don't think
no
do
way.
That, right?
Yeah, I
you don't need to, right?
I don't know anybody would. Yeah. Epic Games is selling Bandcamp for an undisclosed sum. 18 months after acquiring the platform, Bandcamp's new owner is the music. Oh, so it's not closing.
Oh, it's not.
It just got sold, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So never mind.
It's
I was
just not going to be called Bandcamp anymore. Or
yeah, maybe not. The music marketing company Song Trader bought it. Which, according to its blog on the acquisition, will continue to operate Bandcamp as a marketplace and music community with an artist-first revenue share. That's like the point of Bandcamp. Is like it's like very, very artist-friendly. Yeah. I think like when streaming did get introduced, I think there was like a level of greediness that kind of came with it because it was like I think when you had to buy music, people were way more careful about like what they were listening to a certain degree. Yeah. And artists just were way more supported that way. It was like that. Now there's like this world that exists where like people have like tons of listeners, but like no fans. Yeah. That didn't exist before that, before streaming, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I see that all the time.
Yeah. It's like such a weird concept that somebody can have like 2 million monthly listeners and then go on tour and can't sell like a 200 cap room.
Yeah, because you just gotta like. I feel like with that, you just gotta do it more, and you gotta get that in-person fan base. You know, the internet's so different from like, people who actually know you like by your face and who you are. You know,
dude, 100%. Did you have you performed like in Kansas yet?
Yeah, I have a few times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a lot of people pull up though.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah,
I
usually perform in bars and stuff. Like, I guess like. A lot of people are underage and they can't get in. I think that might be it. But, yeah, my fan base in Kansas is not like any other place.
Interesting.
Yeah, L.A., I get the most, like, people pulling up.
That's so strange.
It's so weird because it's like it's the place I'm from. I would think, like, more people would come. But it's usually just my family and like people I went to high school with, but no one else that's like, I do have fans in Kansas, but no one else that's like really listening to me.
That's interesting, because I'm way more invested in an artist when I know they're from like where I'm from.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
That's so strange. I wonder why. Is Kansas a tour stop? Like, do people stop in Kansas when they tour?
Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah, Kansas City, and there's like it's like a huge arena in Wichita. It's called Interest Bank Arena. Yeah.
When did you first like realize, like even living in Kansas, that you had to be coming out here to like make connections and like do sessions and stuff like that?
I forgot who told me I needed to do that. It was this guy I met through TikTok. He was like, yeah, you need to get out to LA. That's where you're going to make the most connections.
Yeah.
I won't say his name because, I don't really.
What was that first time coming to LA like? Like when you'd been just in your house making all this music. When you came out here, was it overwhelming?
Yeah, honestly, it was. Like, I was a little scared, like getting in the studio with other people. I was like, I don't really want y'all to hear me sing. Like,
yeah.
Y'all leave. Get out the room.
Yeah.
But I kind of got comfortable with it. And yeah, I just got better recording in front of people because that was a fear of mine. That's why I don't perform that much, because I get nervous a lot. But it's fine now. Yeah, I just pushed through it.
Do you think that was because like when you started, you weren't able to like come up playing shows?
No, I wasn't playing shows. I was just behind the screen.
It's such a specific phenomenon. Like it's such like our generation, like your class of artists, the people who started during COVID, are the only people that will have experienced that.
Yeah, exactly. You just behind the screen, so you don't know what it's like for people to hear you sing.
Yeah, but it's also I one thing that blows my mind is that there was people who like went absolutely crazy during COVID, and were like at the point where they should be like doing national tours at like 1,000 cap venues, and it's like their first show was like. It was like a 1,000 cap venue.
That's crazy. 1,000 is crazy. I've never been in front of that many people.
Yeah,
not yet. Anyways,
but I guess it's beautiful that like you're still young. You're 21. And you have time to like
grow into being a performer.
Yeah,
because it's way different than just making music. Like you have to actually entertain the people that are watching you. Yeah,
100%. As another 21-year-old, I'm gonna ask you this question: do you ever get do you like the idea of being younger in music when you're surrounded by people who often are much older? Is it like comforting to you, or is it like scary?
It's not scary at all. It's like being around older people. They're wiser. They've been through more, so they can teach you about what's to come for you. What life really is and what music is about. They have a lot more wisdom with this. So I think it's good to be younger. And be around older people. They could teach you a lot.
I totally agree. Like taking a step back sometimes is like the most valuable thing I think for me, because like I'll get super stressed out or like anxious or like upset about like where I am maybe and where I want to be. But then I think sometimes taking a step back and like realizing like, okay, like I'm 21.
I have a lot of time.
It's comforting,
Yeah, like Tizo Touchdown. Like
how old is Tizo?
He's like 31.
I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
that's
he's
cool.
Just now getting his like break. Like he's getting where he needs to be. I think that's cool. You can start whenever. It's never too late.
I think this is like a strange example, but I was showing Mario earlier. There's like Jelly Roll, who's like this country artist. He got an award at the Country Music Awards, and there was a clip of him, and he was saying like it's kind of he won the award he won was Best New Artist, and he was saying like it's kind of strange how like I'm 39 but I'm winning Best New Artist, and then he said but he was like never look back. He said there's a reason the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror.
Because that's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that
that's
cool?
That's crazy. Yeah, I like that quote. Yeah, it's a good quote.
Like it's never too late.
Yeah, it's never too late. Yeah.
I think that's the thing that people really like get in their head about too. Is like I think I did when I was younger. Like I got in my head about like damn, like I gotta like be successful at 17.
Right? And I'm the oldest too, so it's like I gotta be a role model for my younger siblings. So
how old are your siblings?
So I have a brother that's 19, then 16, and then another brother that's I think he's 13, and then my sister's 10.
Wow.
10, I think.
So there's what, 5 of you guys? 4 of you guys?
Yeah, 5.
5 of you guys? How has it been for them? Like watching your success in music and everything?
They're hype.
So
Their
cool.
friends at school are always like, your brother's Frank Sativa? Oh my God.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, they're always telling me shit.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's beautiful, bro. Do you think they would ever like fall into the same thing?
My younger brother, he plays bass and he wants to get into music.
Fire.
Yeah, he wants to be a producer. Yeah.
Dude, you gotta record with him. That would be so sick.
Yeah, I need to get him a laptop for Christmas or something.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful. I had this recent thought. I saw a picture of my brother, and he was like, he's running track now too, which is like what I did in high school.
Yeah.
And I saw a picture of him, and I had this crazy moment where I realized I was like, he is now at a place. He's 15. I was like, he's now at a place where, like, where he is in life right now. For the first time, I remember where I was when I was his age. And I was like, that was a crazy thought. A crazy time. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like, you know how it is when you were at that age, like trying to figure out what you want to do when you get older.
Yeah. It's hard to like consciously remember to be a role model. You know what I mean? Especially when you're an older brother.
Yeah.
But it is
how many
like,
siblings do you have?
I have 2 other brothers.
2?
Yeah.
Are you the middle?
No, I'm the oldest.
Oldest, okay.
Yeah, I'm the oldest. Yeah, same thing. So I have one's 15 and one is 20. So he's like, so we're a year and 4 days apart. Me and my 20-year-old brother.
Wow, that's pretty close in age.
Yeah. That's been a crazy experience because like, we've gotten so close as we've gotten older, but when we were kids, we like
fight a lot,
fight so much.
Yeah, I know exactly how it is.
Yeah, and then you get to the point where you realize like how stupid that is.
Yeah, it's all love, man.
Yeah, exactly. I really, really like would love to like. I'm just very, very excited to like see what my youngest brother ends up doing. You know.
Yeah. What is he into?
He makes video game controllers.
What?
Yeah,
that's insane.
So dude, he's nuts. I wanna show you.
I wanna see one.
Dude, yeah, I'll show you. He like. He molds and paints and like recreates like it's so cool. I'll show you.
That's like
shout
3D,
out to
3D
Fans Customs.
3D printers.
So that's him.
For what?
Yeah. So like he'll buy the parts and he'll make the controller and then he'll like paint the shell and dye it. And then he sells them. He's making more money than me, bro.
That's real. Whoa.
He's like a genius, dude.
Like for certain consoles, like he'll make like a custom controller.
For GameCube and like the Switch ones, I think. And
that's dope.
Dude, he's like literally a little genius. It's crazy.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
He's making a good profit from it.
Yeah, dude.
That's really cool.
It's honestly wild to me because like when I was 15, I wasn't doing shit, and he's like he's making like a living at like 15. Yeah.
That's really cool. I hope he gets like really successful in the future.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, me too. It's like a. I don't know. I'm sure you've had this moment too, but like stepping back and realizing how proud you are of your brothers. Yeah. It's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, definitely.
How old was the youngest one you said?
13. Bro, I'll be forgetting. Cause I have so many siblings. I'll be forgetting their ages.
I do the same thing.
I only remember their birthdays, but he's 13.
Cool.
We'll just say that he's 13.
That's a crazy age. Yeah.
He's just going through like, trying to figure out who he wants to be like when he gets into high school and stuff.
For sure.
Yep.
That's beautiful. As you like continue and go on, like, is the plan to keep dropping albums, or do you want to like start doing more single stuff? I think it's really cool that like in a world where like people aren't dropping project actively often, that you're kind of saying like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with like singles like here and there, but I really just want to start working on like really good projects for a long period of time, like 2 years, 3 years, whatever it may be. And then, drop them in the future. And then I want to get into film. So
cool.
Always wanted to be a film director.
Wow.
When I was a kid, yeah.
What kind of movies are you into?
I'm into like drama movies.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of drama and like comedy.
Nice, dude. That's sick. Your music videos, I could definitely like. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, they're always weird.
the Get Back video.
Yeah.
The colors on it.
Yeah,
like
I love the colors.
Incredible, bro. I watch that one all the time.
Yeah.
And also like I think like just the camera movements in general, the way like I love that opening shot where it's so low and it's like it goes into you. Yeah. It's so sick.
Thank you, man.
Who were all those homies in that video?
So they're all people I went to high school with. Sick. And then one of them I didn't go to high school with. His name's CJ. And then the rest, I went to middle school with one of them. Like we're all just really close.
Just all from Kansas? That's beautiful that you're like still in touch with those
people. Yo, I need y'all for a music video.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's beautiful, bro. That's like the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, they're always happy to do it.
Yeah. Did that idea come from you or the director?
Yeah, I directed it.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
I was just putting ideas together.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you always want to do it? I know some artists are very specific about directing their own videos.
I just want to be able to tell them like how to like record it,
Mm-hmm.
Shoot it or whatever, and then they can edit it and stuff. I'm not really that good with editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, color grading and stuff.
Yeah, editing is the boring part.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I'll sit there with them and like
That's cool.
Tell them like what I want this here, this there. Yeah.
It felt very like specific. The aesthetic felt so specific because it was like it almost like the colors were so like dreamy feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, but I told him to make it like I wanted like the colors to really pop on that one.
Yeah.
My favorite color is green, so
same.
I want everything to be green, like the green colors and stuff.
Like green tones and everything.
Mm-hmm. I want those to pop more.
Yeah. What's your favorite music video?
Of mine?
Yeah. Also, and then also of like other people's.
Other people's too. I would say so. My favorite music video, it's "Kids Turned Out Fine" by A$AP Rocky.
Whoa, yeah,
I
dude.
love that one. That one's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then mine, it would have to be the slow dance video.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's so simple. It's one shot. We did that in one take, and it's like my friends just sitting on the side on the curb. You can see them in the back, and it's just cool. I think that's really cool. A lot of emotion in the video too.
Yeah. The music and film world I think collides so often, and like there's so many clear crossovers and like quick examples. Like I have a friend who he always talks about how like he thinks the greatest medium of art is a musical because it's like the logical combination between like performance art and
you get
music.
to see it. Yeah, you get to see it in real time, like the acting and stuff. I went to my first musical like a week ago actually.
What'd you see?
It was for like in religion, like the story when Jesus came back to life after 3 days. It was that, yeah.
Oh,
and when that was a crucifixion of Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that story.
That would be crazy
it was.
to watch on
the singing
screen.
was so good.
Yeah, dude.
The singing was amazing. I like damn near cried at one point.
Yeah.
Like, wow,
that's beautiful. That's like a different kind of art that I feel like I know nothing about. Bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And I wonder if it's like if musicals are becoming like less popular as.
I think they are.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. They might. I don't know. I'm just not into them like that.
Yeah. I saw Hamilton with my grandma one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Honestly, yeah. Like I honestly really liked it. I like history. I think history's cool, but like it was very interesting, and like I liked it way more than like I expected to.
Mm-hmm.
What's I forget the guy's name, but he's in Clips. If you know what Clips is.
Clips the group.
Yeah, or not Clips. I'm sorry. Clipping, right?
David Diggs.
Yeah, David Diggs. Not Clips. Clips is Pusha T.
Yeah, I was gonna say Clips. Yeah,
Clipping is the name of the group. It's Clipping with a period.
Okay.
But, him. But so it's pretty sick to like see like it felt like it was a musical.
He was in it.
Yeah, he's in it.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it felt like a musical, but it was also still like it felt like hip hop at a certain point. It was really really cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
I think like that is a form of media or a form of or medium, I guess, where I think very often it gets like.
I accidentally hit stop recording real quick.
Oh.
Is it good if I just hit record again?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Start again?
Yeah.
I'm a clap.
Cool.
I think that's a medium though where it's like I feel like very often it totes the line between like this is annoying and like this is really cool.
Yeah.
Like I think like artists that come from the theater world very often like maintain that theater voice, which is difficult.
Yeah.
And I think some of them are really really gifted and really cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to use the bathroom. Is that okay if we, like,
bro, you're good.
I know he just stopped it, but I'm gonna go real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool? Okay.
I
want to keep talking.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
I'm gonna go real
quick bathroom break.
Quick. I thought I saw someone.
Yeah. How did you find his stuff?
Huh?
How did you find his stuff?
My girlfriend sent it to me.
Oh,
she
sick.
was like, I found this song on TikTok. It's so good. I forgot what song it was.
Yeah.
I need to find this.
Probably Ruby Sparks.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fire, bro.
Yeah, he's sick.
Has he dropped recently?
He just dropped yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm about to...
Tarantula Queen's the new one. Shout out to the Tarantula Queen.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
All you guys like meet? How'd you guys all meet?
We met. So I met Monet through my other roommate Lance, and I met him because I went to high school with him, and we like were in Saturday school together.
Cool.
And we would like sit in the back of the class and like not do anything and like not do any work.
Cool.
And just talk about music. And that was how we met. And then I met my other roommate in my photo class, and I met him at a show.
Cool.
So all through like art, music, shit.
How long ago?
Which one?
Like how long ago did you guys all meet? Like, was it like over time you guys met? Like,
yeah, it was very much like that. Like we didn't even like I only met Monet like right before I moved in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Monet was like trying to move to LA, and so were we, and we needed another roommate, so it just worked out.
Dope.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Do you
guys pay a lot to live here?
No.
No?
We're very, very
Sorry,
lucky.
I don't want to get into your
no, you're good. Yeah,
I always ask people like how much they pay their places in LA because I'm like how do you afford that, bro?
Dude, we like honestly, if you did ever want to move out here, like you just gotta hit the ground, dude, and look at as many places as you can. We did like 30 tours to find this spot. Damn. Like a shit ton of tours, but it was worth it. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful home, and like feel very, very lucky. Yeah. It feels very like this house
has a vibe to it.
Thanks, bro. Yeah,
great vibe.
I love it. Like this house feels like my grandma's house, and I think that's what I love about it. Yeah, it's so old too. It's built in the 60s.
Wow.
Yeah.
The 60s. Damn.
Yeah, feel very lucky to live in a home though, because you're right. Like a lot of
people, garage too. It's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, dude. A lot of people like you're right. Do move to LA and not realize how expensive it's gonna be and how difficult it's gonna be to like survive out here.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's hard, but
I remember my one of my friends. He had like an apartment. It was like $3,200, and I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, that's crazy.
This shit,
that's crazy. Yeah, no, I totally see like why you want to stay in Kansas. It makes sense, 100%.
Yeah, it's just cheap.
Because you just don't have to anymore.
No,
there's just no reason
to. And my manager, he's like, yeah, just stay in Kansas, bro.
Really?
You don't need to leave yet.
That's how you have a good manager.
Yeah, he was like, you don't need to leave yet, dude. Yeah. You're good, bro. Just travel everywhere.
That's so cool, bro. It's like, I'm definitely grateful that I did it, but I'm also like lucky that like I grew up somewhere that wasn't like so far to where like, you know, it's incredibly difficult to go home. Like, I go home all the time. Like it's 5 hours away.
5? Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So like I'll just drive up for like, you know, a weekend or a couple days. I do that like once every couple months.
You said the Bay Area?
Yeah, in the Bay Area.
Is it really cool up there? You like it?
Dude, I love it, man.
Yeah. I want to check it out.
Dude, yeah, you gotta go, bro.
I know a lot of people from there.
Really? Like I want all in music or?
Yeah.
I wonder if you...
Maverick. He's
okay,
from
cool,
there.
nice.
And Summer's from there, I think.
Sweet.
I think so, yeah.
The Bay Area is my favorite place in the world.
Yeah?
Obviously, I'm
What do you
biased.
like about it?
I love San Francisco, bro.
Yeah.
San Francisco is like, and what I love about the Bay Area is I feel like it's such like a difficult place to afford to live, and it's such like a difficult place to like live in general. I know that sounds negative, but it's like because of that, everybody's incredibly like real and straightforward and like.
Is that? Do they have like the red trees or the huge
redwood trees?
Yeah. I want to go there.
Dude, you got to. You got to go to San Francisco, bro.
Aren't those trees like the tallest trees in the world or some shit like that?
In the redwood forest.
Wow.
San Francisco is the only city that's like 7 miles wide by 7 miles long, where you get beaches, you get parks, you get nature, you get mountains, you get cities, you know.
How are the beaches there? Beautiful?
Beaches are beautiful, bro. I love San Francisco beaches, especially like off Highway 1. Like if you go to like Half Moon Bay or like any of the stuff up there, or like Miramar Beach is beautiful, like Stinson is beautiful. Yeah, bro. I love San Francisco. I think you really, really like it, to be honest with you.
How's the food up there?
Oh, it's so gas.
Yeah?
So
like, what's
gas.
the go-to place that you go
to?
To?
For like what genre of food?
Tacos.
There used to be, it just closed, but I used to go to this spot called El Molino in it was like close to where I grew up. It was in Concord on the street called Monument. Some of the best Mexican
closed
food
down?
ever. They just closed down. Yeah,
damn.
It was so small. It was like a family-owned business. Like very small.
I love those type of places,
so
bro. They
fire.
have the best food.
Yeah,
they gotta have like 3 flies in there.
Yes, exactly, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
they gotta be like a little
bathroom
dirty.
has to, the door doesn't shut all the way.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's gotta be a little grimy.
Yeah.
You know, like you have to question like the health code a little bit. Like the more you question the health code, the more fire the food is.
Exactly. And like they're not always that expensive. You know, they're affordable.
Yeah. When you in Kansas, is there like a lot of really good food? I had a friend who moved up to Pennsylvania recently, and he's been like distraught over the lack of like good Mexican food and stuff.
Wow. Yeah. Kansas is known for their barbecue.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, we have the best barbecue in the U.S.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, their barbecue sauce is really good out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like I haven't.
Are you a barbecue fan?
I feel like I love barbecue, but I feel like I haven't had like good barbecue in a while.
Everyone in Cali says that.
Really?
They're always like, I haven't had barbecue in so long.
It's not really some I feel like it's not really some California
yeah,
shit.
It's like a southern Midwest thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I don't think I've ever like maybe like more than once or twice have I gone to a barbecue restaurant.
Is there Hog Wilds out here?
What?
Hog Wild? You ever heard that? You don't even know what that is.
Hog Wild?
Hog Wild Pit Barbecue. Hog Wild.
Never heard of that.
It's really good though. It's really good.
You said hog, like H-O-G?
Yeah, Hog Wild.
It's a barbecue place?
Yeah, there's a pig on like the logo.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't
it's really good.
Here.
Damn, that's crazy. There's also this place called Spangles. It's like
you never heard of that either?
Yeah, it's only in Kansas.
Okay.
But they're a chain restaurant, but their like vibe is like 50s looking.
Whoa,
like 50s diner looking place.
Uh-huh.
And their food is really good. Like their sandwiches are really good.
That's so.
I had my homie Colin, you know Cultivision?
Yeah, Cultivision.
He came out there to shoot a documentary for me.
Oh, sick.
And he had it for the first time. He was like, "This shit is so good."
His work is so sick, dude.
He's dope, man.
Yeah,
he's going up too. He's doing like commercials and shit now.
For sure. I love like his stuff feels very like community based. Like it feels like there's like a lot of like culture around Cultivision right now.
Yeah,
that is like not really tapped into.
Yeah, he's doing the thing, man.
He's out of New York, right?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay. How far is New York from Kansas?
Like 2-day trip.
Oh.
Like driving or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hella far.
Yeah, hella far.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like how we're in the middle, so everything is like far. Like either way you're trying to go. Yeah.
That's tough. I feel like it'd be hard to like move somewhere then from there because it's so like where you
gotta really like think it through.
Yeah.
You gotta think it through
for sure.
Because you gotta get a big U-Haul and then you gotta haul all your shit in there. You gotta make sure everything fits because you gotta go back for something, you know. So I think if I were to move, I would just pack all my shit in a U-Haul, like a huge truck. Yeah.
Dude, I really would love at some point to just like get a U-Haul, or not a U-Haul, but like a van, and just pack all my stuff in it and just travel. Yeah. Like I would love to just live out of a van for a long time.
Yeah, I know someone that's doing that right now, but they're not in a van. They're just taking one ways to every place they want to go.
Whoa.
Yeah. They're just like, just got their backpack and I think like a suitcase. So yeah, that
so
shit is cool, bro. I want to do that, bro. It's like backpacking in Europe and shit. Yeah, I want to do that too.
I admire that, bro. I feel like I got to a place where once I realized this, like my whole life changed. When I realized like all of my life is malleable, and like if I want to, I could tomorrow just like get up and just leave and go wherever the fuck I want to go.
Yeah, just I feel like if you just do it and like don't think about it, you're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna have fun adventures and shit.
Yeah, because it's like everything is telling you can't do that. Like everything's saying you can't leave.
That
can't
sounds
move.
Crazy. Why are you doing that?
Yeah,
but
you really can.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah. Have you had like when do you think was like a big jumping off point for you? Like what was something that was really scary in your music career that you like had to get over and like that helped you?
Flying a plane.
Whoa. Yeah. Flying a plane?
Like not flying on a plane. Flying on
you had never flown on a plane?
No.
Whoa.
No.
What?
Until like a year ago.
You just never had somewhere
I was scared, bro. I was like, oh my God, bro.
Really?
And then the plane started shaking and I was like, what
turbulence,
the fuck?
Yeah.
Why is it shaking like this? I was so scared, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I didn't fly on a plane until I was like probably like 16, 15? Yeah. It was a long time for me too.
My family, we just drove to places. We never took a plane or anything because we couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's expensive.
Yeah, big family. Yeah, it just would not work.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Your parents, like, were they always from Kansas? They always lived there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, born and raised.
Is, like, watching you do what you're doing now, like, shocking for them?
Yeah, it's really shocking because right? No one else is doing it for my family.
Yeah.
I mean, I had uncles who were into music. Like, they played instruments, but that's about it. Like, no one pursued to try to get big or anything.
Yeah. Were they supportive of it? Was it hard to explain to them?
Yeah. I mean, in high school, they were like, yo, you need to go to college. Like, just do that first. If you want to do music, try it, but like always have a plan B. Yeah. So music was the plan B, and now it's plan A. Now it's plan A. Because I don't work or anything. It's just music now, full time.
Good for you, bro. Mm-hmm. Was that I recently got to that point where I'm working full time music now.
Yeah.
When you got there? was it freeing or like what were the emotions when you got there? Because
I felt so free. Like
I'm just now getting there. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt so free because I'm like, damn, I don't have to wake up and go to work or nothing,
yeah.
bro. This is nice.
Yeah. I remember like like even the first week when I wasn't, working a normal job, I realized like how much I was sprinting before. Like I realized like my Monday through my Thursday were like an absolute sprint because I knew
because you're doing 2 jobs at that point. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was because like my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I knew I just didn't own. It wasn't mine. It belonged to a restaurant.
Yeah. So in music, what are your like? Do you produce or anything?
No. So I just do Above the Bridge full time. Yeah, I do Above the Bridge, and
okay.
I work for Live 2 too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So right, I work for Live 2.
What do you do with them?
I'm the network director. So
okay.
I'm managing their YouTube channel right now.
Cool.
Like the network side of the YouTube channel.
Nice.
So I'm managing like the scene analysis show, the pop up series, the Backyard Idol stuff.
Do you come up with like ideas for videos and stuff? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just seen they did like a skit. It was so funny actually. I gotta find it. It's actually really funny. Did you come up with this skit?
Which one?
Find it. Not Miles. Bro, Miles.
Not Miles.
Chill. Live. Bro, it's so funny. I gotta find it.
It's
this one?
Yeah, it's here.
That was here?
Yeah, look. Wait, we can watch it.
Are you in this?
Yeah, I can watch. That's right there. That's me.
Minor things. And now look at this. He literally has a bed in the corner. He thinks he owns the place.
Dude, I want to meet Purdy.
Dude, Purdy's sick, bro. You love him. You guys think will get along really, really well, honestly.
Dude, this shit is so funny.
You should meet him before you leave, bro.
Does he live here?
Yeah.
He lives in this house?
No.
Oh.
It's just in LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I was about to say,
everybody lives in this house.
Everybody lives in this place. Yeah, but where does he live? Is it like close?
Yeah, it's not far.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's like 30
Tell
minutes
him pull up, bro.
away. Dude, yeah, should hit him up. Hell yeah.
No,
he's sick. I think you and him will get along really, really well.
That's dope.
He's a great person.
Yeah, his music is cool.
Yeah, he's sick, dude. But all those guys, like, I love those people very, very much. Yeah. Grace Tom, who shot that, is like also incredible.
Dope.
Yeah, but I feel very, very lucky to like be around those people, and like they've taught me so much, and like have allowed me to like make money off that plus Above the Bridge stuff.
That's cool.
And just like getting out of the whole restaurant race. It's been like an amazing
How
journey.
did you meet them?
I met them through my friend Michael, who put me on to Live 2, and then McLean posted like a story. This is like 6 months ago now, like looking for an editor, and then I slid up, and then we started talking a lot, and then the relationship became like it was like whoa, like he like saw that I've been doing this for 5 years, and he was like, oh, you definitely can do more, and then like just editing.
Dope.
So then it was like the relationship just grew that way, but it was very natural, and like it was very, very beautiful, and
that's the best relationships.
100%, dude.
When it's like natural and you like meet someone here, meet someone there, at an event or something, like, that's really cool.
It's also super sick how like you can meet somebody and like not expect anything out of your relationship, and then like over time they become something else to you.
Exactly.
There's been so many people in my life who I've like met and didn't expect to like actually be like heavily around for the the years that came, but it's like some of those people have just like stuck around and they become like best friends,
Right. Yeah.
It's strange. It's a very, very, very beautiful thing that happens though, and it's like makes you appreciate like those small moments when you're meeting somebody. Like when you meet somebody right off the rip, you're like, yeah, that's a person I want in my life. It's a very beautiful, very, very beautiful process. So you're 21. You're kind of like moving right now to the place where like you're gonna be touring next summer. What are you like most excited for in the next like 6 months to year of Frank Sativa?
Oh, that's a good question. What I'm most excited about is honestly meeting new artists that I already listen to.
Sick.
And honestly gaining new fans too. Like being able to go to a show, being able to like post about a show and like a lot of people pull up. I just sell out a show just from a post. That's what I'm like looking forward to. Is that my phone? Oh yeah, sorry. I'm looking forward to that, and honestly, people just singing my songs at the shows. I think that's gonna be really cool. Yeah. And what else? I'm looking forward to. I want to do a lot of short films and stuff. Dude. I'm looking forward to getting into acting. I want to act when I get, better at acting. I want to take some acting classes. But yeah, that's what I want to get into. I want to get into TV shows and stuff.
That's beautiful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, I'm very, very excited to see you get there, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Thank you for chopping it up, bro. It was very, very fun conversation.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
I appreciate you sitting down with me.
Yeah, that was, bro. This place is so cool. Bro. I keep looking at these posters.
Thank you, man.
I love Sublime.
Hell yeah.
All this shit.
Dude, you're welcome here anytime you want to pull up.
Bro,
just hang out.
I'll be here for like a week or so.
Oh, fire.
You know, I'll pull up.
Dude, yeah, we definitely gotta hang again.
Yeah, bro.
I'm jealous you going to Fog now. That'll be sick. Hell yeah. Thank you, brother.
Bro.
Tell them where they can stream your music, find you, follow you.
Yeah, follow me on IG. I am Frank Sativa. Find all my music on everywhere, you know, Frank Sativa. And yeah, stay tuned for more music.
Beautiful. Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Thank you, man.
Music matters.